Hello traders, welcome back to the channel. This is Aftab, and with a new video I have received tons and tons of messages for the forecast of gold. I mean the weekly forex forecast for gold. So here I am with a weekly forex forecast for gold for the upcoming week starting from tomorrow 12th of May 2025. So today is Sunday after afternoon right here, and I'm recording. So let's see. I will not be just analyzing or giving you the forecast. Plus, I will be giving you the mindsets and the trade opportunities that one can avail during the week, right? So stay with me till the end, and I'm sure enough that by the end of this video you will have a very clear image of the gold in your mind, both the technical one and based on the interest rate decision last week. So combined together, mostly I try to focus on the technicals, because the technicals and fundamentals work the same way, right? Long term directions, obviously that is fundamentally driven, but every day long term fundamental events doesn't happen, right my friends? So in a very nice and relaxing way, if we see this gold US dollar right now, it is stopped near a all time high of around 2500, sorry, 3500 approximately, we can say. So 3500. So gold US dollar, as you see, 3504 is the all time highest level we have right now, and there is rumors going on out there in on the web that gold is crashing to the top. So we also will know by the end of this analysis that is it really going to the top and creating a new top, and if it is going to create a new top, where will be the expected resistance, and if it is going to drop, to which level it will drop. And specifically I will try to focus on the upcoming week only, right? Because I have received messages that, hey Aftab, you give us analysis that works very nice, but those are investment opportunities. So I was for the past 2 months trying to study this gold US dollar for the weekly setups, and here I am with a very successful strategy. Remember, on gold US dollar I have completely developed a very new strategy that works 99% of the time very nicely, right my friends? So without wasting further time, let's jump into the charts, and please don't get bored, because I am going to give you the setups, the mindsets, the psychology, and the drop, if the drop is going to happen, where we should be looking for setups, and if it is going to create a new high, where that will be, and how will we deal this market in such situations. So let's begin the session, and let me make the webcam smaller, because now I want you to focus on the charts, right? Again, this is non-edited video, so I am really sorry in advance if there is any dead pauses or maybe some mistakes. So sorry about that, okay? Because I want to be genuine and as a friend with all of you right here, okay? So let's move this for now right here, it will be good. If we see the chart of the gold, and I would like to draw your attention to the monthly time frame. On the monthly time frame, if I ask you one thing, and that one thing, I work on a top down approach. So if I work on a top down approach, and if I tell you, hey my subscriber, can you please right now identify me a recent support on the monthly chart? Look at the chart and see, where is that support? Well, someone say this is a support, someone say this is a support. Well, yes, these all are the supports, but which is the recent support? Because on the recent support I'm going to work. that recent support is holding the price above it. So obviously that is now a floor for me on which I will say, okay, this is my pillar, and now any setup that I'm going to identify, obviously that will be based on this support. So have a look at this chart, and the most recent one is, and I'm also going to tell you that why is this very much important for me. So have a look at it. Let's zoom the chart a little bit and see where is that recent support. Well, one can say this is a previous broken level and it has not yet been tested. So when the market drops, it can become a very nice support. But I will say, okay, it will become a nice support, but this is not a support. So where is the support? Well, another person, let's say, will come to me and will say, okay, no, Aftab, it's okay since this is now not a support, validated support for now. So maybe yes, this. Well, I will say, no, this is just a trend continuation. Just have a look at this candle. This is just a trend continuation pattern. This is not a support. So then I will say this is the support. Then I will say, yeah, shabash, fantastic, great. This is our recent support, because when the two, say, this is a monthly time frame, my friends. So on a monthly, if the price breaks above, if it breaks above, what do you think? Shouldn't I call this as a support? Well, it is a verified one and the recent one. See, so the level came 2536, and if you guys are watching me even from like 4 or 5 months, you will know that this 2536 was a reversal zone, but then it did not work. So it gave a breakout and then it gave a retest, and then I say, nah, gold is now gone up, and it did. So this is, and on the basis of what I'm saying, just for your learning, I want to give you this concept. No one, no one gives free of cost these stuff, but just look at this candle and this candle, 2 months. Oh, my writing tablet is a bit. So 2 months of candle engulfed by this one. So it means this is now a strong monthly support with us. Monthly support with us in the for the future, and any trade opportunities will be based on this particular one. Fine. Now we are done. Okay, we are done. This is now our resistance. This is now our support. Okay, now move on to the weekly time frame. On the weekly, if I ask you where is that support, someone will say this one. I will say, okay, that's fine. Someone will say this one. I will again say there is again fine. See, the weekly candle, and these sellers, these bulls came and took these sellers out of the market. So I will say, yes, why not this? So even now I don't also need this level. As I go down frame, the levels will be shrinking, and I will be getting closer to my trade setup and trading mindset or psychology, whatever name you give it. Okay, so then I say, okay, fine, and I don't need to do anything there because no other data. Then I switch to the daily time frame and I say, wow, this is just a fantastic one. Now this is also for your learning, I'm telling you this. This level of this is 2958, but usually I round it up as 2960. So 2960 right here, if you see, my friends, it gave a little bit of bounce to the market, and with a very slow volume, here we go, we get a fantastic breakout. So after a breakout, we don't chase the market right here. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Market came back and boom. This was a 61.8% retracement, my friend. How? Let me show you. Let me quickly check if these writings are visible or not. Oh, thank God they are visible. So let's see. Have a look at this particular Fibonacci for now from here. This was a fantastic Fibonacci trade. 618 and then 50. Obviously, this is a bigger time frame, so I assume okay, this is a 61.8% retracement. But if someone say we missed this opportunity on the daily time frame, I say okay, completely fine, no problem, we get another one, right? So the Fibonacci traders missed this, right? This was a 61.8% retracement, but it was missed. So whenever a level is missed from someone, and if the market, let's say in this situation right now, I will quickly grab my Fibonacci and will identify 61.8% retracement. So the level comes near 3171. So round it up, it becomes around 3160 till 3170. This is now my support, and I will be working on it very nicely, because now I know my direction. Now coming on to the mindsets, right? The mindset that is right here is, obviously one can say, if someone is trading on the daily, if someone is going to trade it on the daily time frame, I will suggest wait for 3170 in these situations, and if the market go up from here, just forget about that. This is for those traders who just want to stick with the daily time frame, my friends. This is one opportunity on the daily time frame. The other opportunity is, there are already sellers present in the market. How? In the form of this double top. So on the daily time frame, on this double top, and even if I add RSI, it will be showing us divergence. I will make a separate video on divergence alone. So it is dropping. Now as it is dropping, a lot of the traders are thinking and are happy, who missed this rally, breakout, retest, and who missed this one, they are planning to enter 3170, 3160 daily time frame. So $10-15 fluctuation will be there. Very nice and fantastic trade opportunity. Now let's suppose if it happens, where will be the point D? I mostly work on this simple thing A, B, C, D. So this is going to be the A to B, and this is going to be the C to D. And the new highest level as per this particular plan will be this. Just have a look at it here, 3171.17. So if market hits here, and if we get our desired trade, the proper ABCD will suggest us, what will it suggest? That it is going to create a new high near 3720. No doubt it can make it from here as well, but that's not included in my plan at all, right? It can do it from here, but that's not my plan. My plan is this, the long term one, right? So if it triggers, and this is 61.8% retracement as well, a very fantastic 3170 and 3160. Remember this level, everyone. Okay. Now this is one way of looking at it. Now someone comes and say, okay, Aftab, this is fine, but in the upcoming weeks specifically, what we should do, even if this market is going to drop, it will be 1400 pips of a drop. And even if it just barely, even just touch its recent high, the all-time recent high right here, which is very closer to this place, that is around 1800 pips. So if I sum up this place The bulls and the bears are confused. Why are they confused? Because they want what? They want a clear direction. So on the daily time frame, well, yes, this is one clear direction, and those who trade the daily time frame will have the stops right here and will already be at maybe break even. Maybe some traders booked partial positions and are waiting for this 3171 to enter again. This is other one. Now one say, okay, this is fine, but since there are other time frames as well, so do I need to study those other time frames as well? Then I say, okay, very nice. If you are trying to trade during the week and you want some quick 100, 150, 200 pips of profit, then what can be that situation? Well, for that, obviously, now this whole, if you see, this whole is my working area on the H4, right? This is complete area for me on the H4. Now switching to the H4 and having a look at it. If we switch to the H4, things start to get more easy. This 3171, first of all, we should read this chart a little bit. Well, yes, you know, a breakout is present there, but there is no retest at all. So there is a good chance market can come back down and take a retest at this zone, right? On the other hand side, the market formed a bullish pattern right here. Where is that bullish point? Right here. You see this market from 3290 or 3276 approximately, but 3280, keep in mind. It bounced off from here for around 500 pips. Why? Because this was a fantastic Fibonacci number. No fancy stuff, nothing. So again, right here, if I explain the number of possibilities on this particular chart, there will be too much. So pay very, very close attention. The first opportunity that arose right here, these traders book this profit. Even some will be still in the market and will say, nah, okay, we are going to target this whole ABCD. Now remember, if we complete this ABCD as this, it will be exactly pointing towards 3504, the all-time high. So just imagine at point D when the setup completes, if this is a bullish one, so obviously at point D sellers will be waiting. So immediately it can push the market down from there. This is one way of looking at it. Someone can say, okay, I missed this position, I'm waiting for a sell up there, 3505. Someone can say, okay, I can wait for market to drop back to this zone, validate it, and then I want to take a buy position from here and target that one. That's fine. Stops below this pattern if it creates it. One can say, okay, I want to enter here, and instead of targeting this whole point D, I want to leave some positions near this point B. That is again very nice, right? Because if someone is going to target point D, it means from C to D you are taking a very big risk, and we are on the H4. We are not on the M15 or on the M15, M5, M1, H1. Well, that's fine if we target D, but this is H4. So in a week, one impulsive wave, well, so one opportunity, this one. Another opportunity I want to give you. Market comes here. Some people took buy positions, but they for some reason, let's say, failed. What we need to do is then, as per the support and resistance strategy, the market comes back down to test its support. So if it fails right here, if it continues straight down, we do nothing. The fresh traders do nothing, and those daily traders who took on the basis of that double top will book their profits right here. But let's suppose if someone is going to take a trade in the week, they should wait for this correction near 3280. Market drop breaks this level, H4 candle closes below this, then the next candle, even if it go up and retest the 618, can be a good sell opportunity. And you just observe the market next week. Market will be doing exactly the same things. This is one other way of looking at it during the week. Now I want to go further down and want to show you the H1 as well. As a bonus trade I want to give you. So if someone is trying to get 50-60 pips, I'm sure this level will be giving you. Clear? So for the H1, obviously this is now my support. How do I look for strong level? A strong level is a level from where the market previously rejected, then we get a breakout, and then we get a retest. So all of the conditions are present right here. So what's next? This level is very much strong for me. So since market is trading above this level, obviously we will be keep focusing on the buy positions. Keep focusing on the buy positions, but not blindly, right? Not blindly. If during this price it gave a breakout, any H4 candle closes below this, then a retest, and then we look for sell. So right now the market is standing at a very clear decision point, and these are the opportunities you will be looking for during the upcoming week. And I'm sure enough, at least my friends, 200 pips has gone nowhere, right? So this much simple strategy I have. This is the simplest strategy, and this is the professional strategy, my friend. Let me make the webcam a little bit bigger so that I for 1 or 2 minutes talk to all of you. My friends, this is the strategy of the professional trader, right? Everywhere you will be finding these setups, everywhere. And those traders will be successful who wait for the market. But one thing I want to highly emphasize on is, even yesterday in the weekly Forex Forecast I have told you this, is that what we need is, we just need patience. When a setup is missed, it's missed. Don't ever let this thought overcome your mind. Oh, I miss a trade, now what will I do? This is a very losing mindset, my friends. If any one of you is like this thought is bothering you, please try to overcome it, okay? Because when it hits your mind, oh, like it is just like a within a millisecond this thought comes in your mind, and then it take your complete mind, okay, into a losing mindset. And this is the market, it plays with your mind, right? It is very closer to a game as well. So at each and every step one has to properly wait. And even I'm trying to test this strategy on the intraday of gold, and it is giving me fantastic profits, right? And I do it live in front of the people so that they learn it as well. But obviously I on this channel I like to give the weekly forecast and the weekly setups, because the weekly setups, most of the traders, you know, some are going to the jobs, some have some other duties, some are not free. So one weekly setup, if it gives you 200 or 300, 500, 400 pips, 450 pips, or even 100 pips, still that is more than enough. There are traders I know who just target 15 pips and make $8,000-9,000 from it. But everything, my friend, comes with patience. Even learning itself comes in with patience. So I highly request you, my friend, I have resumed the educational sessions, right? I want to educate all of those traders who have problems. They are facing problems because the most of the time the technical side of the trader is correct. That is completely correct. When it comes to the psychology, and the psychology will only be strong if you have a strong belief on your own strategy. Just like I have a strong belief on my strategy, so I don't have fear, I don't have greed. Sometimes greed comes. I say okay, like even this last week I was intraday, sorry, I was intraday right here, intraday, and I booked several positions on the M15, M5, M1. But I was also trying to focus on this, and then obviously there is a 61.8% retracement. So on the intraday during the week, this can also happen. So sometimes greed comes in, but that is completely like, even you, when I see, let's say when a trade is giving me 500 pips of profit on a H4 time frame during the week, and it is going very nicely, smoothly, every candle is green, and suddenly I see a red candle, a bearish candle. I say, nah, brother, I'm not going to hold this position. Why would I leave this profit on the table for the sellers to take it from me? Let it drop, then I re enter again. So these are mindsets, my friends, and I highly encourage everyone to come here to the videos and learn this method from me, because every day I might not be helping, always I will not be alive. So I want to give this strategy to all of those traders who are struggling, and maybe after 50 years from now, 60 years from now, you, your kids, then your grandkids, they will be giving me prayers that Aftab was a very good person, he gave us this strategy, right? And this is like the the main goal of my life, because I have no other business, nothing, right? This forex, this thing, this is like my whole life. So in the upcoming sessions I will like to be more friendly and more like, I also received during this period, I received some messages, hey Aftab, you are very straightforward and this and this and that. Well, I, it's okay for a positive criticism, but when I go too much friendly, people start to get bored and they leave my video. So no mentor would like that his subscriber or audience leave the video in the middle. So take a lot of care of yourself. I will try to meet you during the week on these setups for gold, right? Give me a thumbs up, subscribe the channel if you are new, and if you are facing any problem, this is my WhatsApp number. Contact me directly, and as soon as I get a chance, I will get back to you. This is my promise, right? This is it. So, yes, and another thing, please pray for me. I'm trying to move to a new place, right? And like recently I have discovered or found a place that I think it's good for me. That was a very big challenge for me as well, that okay, where will I live? In this house I lived for 20 years. I started my forex journey, my children are born here. So you know, just like animals, humans are a bit, maybe not all humans, maybe just me, a bit territorial as well. Like, so you get that association with your place. So pray for me, because I'm trying to purchase a land and then I will be building it. So it will take 6 7 months, but at least this is decided that this is my place and I will going to live there. So pray for me that things turns out to be in my favor, and I pray for you. So take a lot of care of yourself. See you next time. Goodbye and love you all.